When the lights come up and the last guest leaves, most event hosts are thinking the same thing. Wow, we did it. And then they make the most expensive mistake in the business. They close the books. Listen, let me tell you something. Your event is not over when it ends. In a lot of ways, the most valuable part has just started because you now have content, customers, and credibility. Those are assets. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to monetize them. I'm also giving you my post-event revenue checklist. It's my exact playbook for what to do in the first 48 hours, 7 days, and 30 days after your event to make sure you capture every dollar of value that you created. But first, I want to share why helping you learn how to earn has become so very personal for me. Last year in the summer, I was one of the 600,000 Black women who got let go from corporate. And that came after I spent more than 16 years inside of that same system. And then one day, that employer made a decision and I was out. But here's what I eventually figured out. While I was still working, I'd been building an asset on the side, the Second Act Summit, which is my signature event. And I used the exact same skills that corporate had been paying me to use for years. Corporate may have paid for my skills, but it didn't create them. I did that. And when that job disappeared, I already had an asset that I own. And that's what I want for you because your experience doesn't lose its economic value just because a company stops writing you a check. The system used your experience. Now it's your turn to use it for yourself. So let's get into the 5 C's in the framework that I call the post-event profit cycle. These are 5 assets that your event creates. It's content, customers, community, connections, and credibility. Let's start with the one that you have to plan for before the doors even open, and that is content. I want you to start thinking about yourself in a different way. I want to kind of change your mindset a little bit here. You are not just an event host. You are a media company. So you can't monetize content that you don't capture. So this is non-negotiable. Before the event, you must have a plan to record everything from keynotes, panels, workshops to testimonials. Hire a videographer if you have to, set up your own cameras, but do not leave this to chance. That footage is not just a memory. It's actually raw material for a $97 replay package, a paid virtual summit, bonus content for your paid community, a year's worth of social media clips. I mean, you are a media company, so you need to start acting like one. The second thing is customers. Your warmest prospects are the people walking out the door right after your event, and their trust in you at that moment is at an all-time high. They have spent hours with you. They've experienced your work, but that trust has a shelf life and it cools down fast. So you have to know what you're offering them next before the event even starts. Is it a cohort? Is it a mastermind? Is it a service? If someone gets to the end and thinks to themselves, I want more help with this, you need to have the answer ready. And that attendee is not a cold lead anymore. They're qualified. So don't let that opportunity expire. Number 3 is community. A ticket produces one transaction. A community produces recurring revenue. Your event has already done the hard part. It gathered the right people. Now give them a place to live. Invite every attendee into a free or a paid school community. Then turn the momentum of your one-day event into a year-long business model. Next up is connections. The sponsor relationship doesn't end when they write the check. That's actually when it begins. So before the event, you sold them a promise. After the event, you need to give them results. So within 48 hours, you should be in their inbox with a results and renewal update. You should give them photos, testimonials, attendee data. Then you have to ask the question, based on this success, what could we build together next? Your goal isn't just to get next year's sponsorship, it's to turn this year's sponsor into an ongoing annual partner. Lastly is credibility. You didn't just host an event, you now own a case study. You have tangible proof that you can build an audience, create an experience, and manage a complex project. That case study is your new resume. It's your ticket to high-value consulting, speaking gigs, and corporate facilitation. The event is the evidence of what you're capable of doing next. So I want to take a second to make this real for you. So a $97 replay package sold to 50 people is an extra $4,850. 10 attendees joining your $2,500 program is another $25,000. Do the math. The revenue that you generate after the event can and should be larger than the revenue that you made from the event itself. Now, I've put this entire system into my post-event revenue checklist. If you want it, comment the word Encore below. And while you're in the comments, tell me this. Which of the 5 C's are you leaving the most money on right now? Is it content? Is it customers? Is it community, connections, or credibility? Be honest. Now, if you understand what happens after the event, but you're kind of thinking, how do I bring money in before I open the doors? That's exactly where you need to go next. I've created an entire playlist on event sponsorships where I break down the strategy behind the 5-figure deal that I landed with Ford. So you can click this playlist on your screen and I will meet you over there. All right, you know what time it is. Biggie! Give me, Bubba. Hey, look who's here. So it is time for Biggie's marketing tip, and the crowd goes wild. Yay! Just for those of you that don't know, this is Biggie, and he is my YouTube marketing director. And Biggie has a new marketing tip at the end of every video in this series. And so today's marketing tip is, you ready to tell him? Or are you just going to lick my thumb? Okay, you got to tell the people what's going on. So here is the marketing tip for today. The marketing tip for today is don't stop selling when everybody stops clapping. Okay, that's really good because that's basically today's entire lesson. You know, the event ended, but the opportunity didn't. I get it. And so, speaking of opportunity, now is your opportunity to go ahead and smash that subscribe button because I want you to get more of these Biggie's marketing tips. I want to thank you for watching, and Biggie and I, we're going to see you in the next video. Hey, bye.